Hey guys, welcome back to Linda's Resin Room. If you noticed, I got another into resin mold. I saw this mold and I thought it was so pretty, so I had to buy it. So we're going to get this out. It's a good size mold. Isn't that pretty? The little flowers down in there. Now I've seen it done like sunflowers, but we're going to do a few different colors. Because I mean, you can do them any color, right? I just hope I can clean up the spots down in there. This one looks like it might be okay to clean up. We will see. So let's get us on some gloves because I don't want to touch the inside of the mold. And I'll show you my colors. I do have a 20% off discount code for all into resin. You can use it even on their sale prices as many times as you like if you buy anything from them. Alright, I'm using this 10-piece chrome powder kit from Baltic Day. And the colors I chose is my flowers. I'm going to do sapphire blue. I think that's a really pretty blue. For the center of them, I'm going to use this luxury gold. For the leaves, I have just the plain green. And for the vase, I'm going to use silver. And then I don't know if I want to do a color behind this or what. And I might paint the sides up as well, a color. I'm not real sure yet. I think I will. But let's get to painting. So, I need some little tiny paint brushes is what I need. Let me get these. Hopefully these will work. And my little sponge. Alright, let's try the leaves first. Not a pretty green. Alright, which side? This one? I'm trying not to breathe. I know I'm probably going to get it everywhere. But I'm going to try not to. So I think it's going to be so pretty. Done in chrome, because then you can back chrome powder, you can back it with white, clear, black, any color you like. And it's still going to show that chrome color. Okay, got one leaf down. I just hope I can clean this up. Clean it without getting my color off of the places I need the color, right? That's the hard part. So I am getting it everywhere. I saw Miss Sheila put, she did one of these. And she put some clear resin down first. I was like, that is a smart idea. That looks like leaves to me. I hope it's not a flower, but it looks like leaves. It could be a flower behind it. I have no idea. I don't know if I'm going to be able to clean this up good or not, but I'll try. I'll try to clean it up off camera because it's going to take me a while, I'm sure. Or on a fast forward or something. There we go. I got that one. It's hard to tell what's a leaf and what's a flower. Now that is a leaf. And just try to paint it as best as you can. I do want it to be very pretty. A little more color. Get down in there. could probably paint this afterwards as well. I just didn't want to use markers. I want it to show up really pretty. Markers, they could just have a different look to them. And this will be indented when we demold it, which I thought would be pretty cool. I don't know if that'd be the front or the back. Guess it could be either way. Just according to what kind of look you're going for, maybe. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be hard to get out of there. Okay. I'm going to get the flowers before I clean the bottom part up, but I do have to clean the flowers off. That way our flower will work. I think I can go ahead and get the silver, though, or the centers. What is it? We're just doing this luxury gold, right? For the centers. Isn't that pretty? We'll get them painted up, and then we can clean it up and do the flower. Okay. Little tiny one down here. And one more. Okay. I could go ahead and get the vase. It doesn't look like it needs much cleaning. So let's go ahead and get it as well. Clean these off. I don't want green on my vase. Sounds so funny saying vase. Vase, vase, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. Get this down in here. Trying to get around the bottom first, and then I'll get the top. I think that's got the bottom. I can't really, you can't see too much when you turn it that way. So all you see is the blue mold. Okay. We're getting there, aren't we? There's going to be a little green, I think, on that vase over here, but it's okay. I am not worried about that at all. I might have to end up dipping down into the jar to get color to finish this one. Okay, let's get a little color there. The color really sticks to this silicone, though. Hopefully I didn't miss any of that. All right, now let's see if I can... Should have laid a paper towel here because now I'm getting color everywhere. All right, let's see what we can do as far as cleaning these petals. Okay, now y'all know I like to kind of dip that off a little bit. Okay, let's get that petal off. Clean these up around there. I'm not going to do a great job cleaning these. Just a little bit. That needs to fix the green. I got the green off of it. Okay. Now, see if I can do a little better job this time. All right, now right around it, get some of that gold off. I'm not worried about getting it all off, but just some of it. I think will make it look better, especially there. Do you see all that where I went so overboard? I'm going to have to fix that up as well. Fix the color. I think there's a little silver or something on that probably still. Not a problem. Okay, I think that's good enough to where we can get our blue. My hand's numb. Okay. Now, see about getting our flowers. Now, whatever is touching the mold should be the color we get, I hope. I have had it sometimes, back color, where it's so much darker, take over. Not crazy about that blue. Thought it was going to be prettier. Okay, that one I think's good. Get this little one over here. Definitely going to have cleanup. I hope I can clean this up good enough. I thought about doing the flowers gold, and then I thought, no, everybody does yellow for this kind of flower. So I wanted to do something a little different. And that's why I chose the blue. Okay, just about got this one. All right, 2 more flowers. I think we're going to have to go with the bottle. Okay. And it's not an ugly blue. Just not what I was looking for. I was looking for a brighter blue. But you know what? It may end up being really pretty when we demold it and be what I want then. Get the petals down there. Miss Sheila might have had a great idea to pour resin in there first. I thought about doing it, and I thought, well, I want to kind of try to paint it up first. There's a petal that needs some blue that I've got green on. I'm going to have to clean up so we can fix it. And we're getting there. I dread the cleanup. The cleanup's never fun. Okay. All right, let's clean that one petal off. I can't feel my hands. Right here. And let's get some blue on this one. There we go. Now, we got it? Okay. Now, let's just see how I can do on cleanup. All right. Just going to go right around the edges first. Try to get, yeah, see, I figured I'd take it off there, and I did. So let's get the green back here. There we go. All right. Yeah, cleanup's going to be kind of sucky on this. This is a lot harder than what you think. Trying to get this thing to clean up is... And I've lost my blue. Oh, and I've poured everything off. So let's try it again. Yeah, highly recommend doing this mold, painting it either after or doing like Miss Sheila and pouring a little resin in there first. Okay, I'm just getting most that I can. I can't go all the way up to it because I'll take my color off when I do. And get the bottom down here. Now, how am I supposed to get all that out of there? I'm going to get a baby wipe. Let's see how it does. Oh, gosh. I can't feel. Now I can just, this I should be able to just wipe off. I've got some I'm going to have to touch up because I've hit it. Blue there. I need to do the green. Maybe if I use the other side for the green. Green here. Yeah, I think I got it. Okay. Definitely green there. All right. And green here. Okay. If I can just get around this. This is taking some time, isn't it, guys? Okay. I am going to paint that side, though. I do think it'd be prettier if I paint the side instead of just leaving it clear. Okay. Might end up having to take some diamonds or something and outlining this somehow. Doing something to it. Because there are some spots I can't get. Okay. Now let's see if we can, my eye's itching. We can fix this that I got off. I'm trying to be very, very careful. I probably should have been more careful when I was painting it. And then it would have been much better. Get this little tip here. Tips up here. Yeah, you're definitely going to see my... You know, nobody says we have to leave this clear. I mean, we could paint the whole interior down there. But I want it to be clear just because the way the mold is made. Now, what color do we want to do the... Oh, I see some more blue I missed. Where's my little... Oh, I wonder if one of these little things would work. Maybe. Just a little bit, maybe. So I can get some of it. Yeah, I think that might work. Okay. Get another one. So there's a little blue here I don't want. It's probably going to look streaky, isn't it? Let me turn it around where I can see. Okay. Better. Somewhat. Okay. I think we'll leave it there. Alright. A little blue spot there. Gotta fix. Alrighty. Whew. Man, if that wasn't a job. Now, the side. What color do we want to do the side? Y'all see how I got that blue on there? I'm just gonna, there we go. And I see one more little spot. Just gotta get it. I can't help it. Okay. And I got it. Took the blue off. There we go. Got him fixed. Alright. What color do we want to do the side? Maybe a light blue? There's a light blue in here. What is it? And it says light blue. So, I think light blue it is. Alright. Now, this one, I think I can get without getting it everywhere. So I'm going to go around the bottom first, and then I'll get a bigger brush to make it quicker to get the sides and things. Up the sides. But this one will get right in that lip. There we go. Getting there. It really grabs a hold of the powder. And why in the world do I keep throwing powder out? Okay. And I know the bottom's not crystally like the rest of it, but I want it all to match. There. Now let's get a bigger brush. Where's that? I think that might have, yeah, it's got yellow on it. I gotta throw these in the cleaner. This one looks pretty clean. I gotta clean my brushes. Alright, let's get some blue. Now we can just do the whole thing. And it shouldn't take us just a minute to do this. I really like that color. I think I'd like my flowers be that color better than the color I chose. That's really pretty. That light blue. Get the bottom. So like I said, I want the whole thing around it, that blue. Well, I guess I gotta get powder on it, don't I? Oh, that's a really pretty color. I'll almost make it look like it's some water or the sky. It could be either, right? I guess you could do whatever color you want. Match wherever you plan to put the piece. Now they have another one of these sunflowery like molds, but I think it's just one big sunflower, not the bouquet of them. I can't remember. I just know I liked this one better. They're both pretty though. Okay. I'm going to blow that out. I'm not going to clean any of that up. Now let's put all these up. Get that out of my way. I got to clean up, guys. Give me just a second here. You'll know this will drive me insane if I don't. And then we're going to mix some resin. This is why I like my silicone mat. I like the Teflon, but can't keep breaking myself out. And it could be the alcohol that's causing me to break out as well. You know, baby wipes do leave this little fuzzy trail behind, I find. So I just spritz again, take my paper towel, and I wipe it. And that'll get rid of most of those little fuzzies as well. Don't like fuzzy. But if you keep doing it, you'll end up with fuzzies from your paper towel. All right, how much resin we think this is going to hold? This is going to hold a lot. Whew. 12, 14? What do y'all think? I don't know. I'm going to look it up and see if I can find out. We'll be back in just a minute to mix some resin. All right, guys, so I have no clue how much this holds. I just figure we will go ahead and mix up, and I'm using my Ball & Craftor resin, which I have a 20% off discount code. We're just going to go ahead and mix up 14 ounces. 14 should do it, I think. If we have extra, we'll just make extras. Hopefully I just don't need any more. So let's go up to 7 if I'm doing 14. And this is part 8. It's in the white jug. Come on. I'm at 4, 5, 6. Slow it down. Smidgen more. Okay, I'm at 7. Get this wiped off. Oh, I can hear my stomach grumble. Okay. Now I've got part B, which is in the blue jug. I'm going to go up to 14. I'm going to put a little sparkle in this as well. Come on. 12. 13. Okay, we're at 14. Let me cut that off there. And I'm going to wipe this jug down. I don't want to set it on my table though, because I set them in the floor. And then if I set it on the table, I end up with whatever's in the floor on the table. It doesn't matter how many times I vacuum. I got resin on my hands right as I needed to come over here. I know I have a blue. Where you at? Not green. Okay, this is a light blue. I think this will look pretty. Let's do a little green as well. Not gold. Or not yellow, I mean. Okie dokie pokey. These are from LMNOP, and they're like kind of just little dusts. So I'm going to put a little bit of these. And I don't want to do a whole lot because I want a bunch of different colors. So there's some blue. Maybe this will hide where my powder's not cleaned up very well. This is green. Let's get my Color Passion Gold. Gold Super Sparkle. I'll do a little of that as well. Now the blue one has some white in it, so I'm not going to do no silver. I'm just trying to get some of the color of everything out. You don't want to do too much because you don't want it sinking. I want this staying afloat. Now the more you mix it, the finer it's going to get. So where I haven't mixed my resin, I'm putting it in there now. And I got plenty of sparkle. So good deal. Mix your resin 3 to 5 minutes, no matter what brand you're using. Scrape your sides, scrape your bottom, scrape the corner down in there. Because when you go to pour this in there and you scrape that side or that bottom, you get that resin that's not been mixed up, you're in some trouble. Because then you're going to have soft bits in your resin or some sticky spots. And you don't want that. Now I'm a vigorous mixer. So, yeah. I should have used my mixing paddle. I always forget about that thing. It would save me a lot of problems. Mixing by hand's a little strenuous. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to get this mixed up. Get it in the vacuum chamber. And we're going to come back and pour in just a moment. See you shortly. Alright guys, got my resin out of the vacuum chamber. Can y'all see all my different colors of sparkle down in there? We're just going to pour this. I'm going to pour it slowly because I don't want bubbles. Now, if I see a bubble, good thing is it's clear. And I can pluck it out. Okay, we're going to go down here. Let these two meet up. Join the party. This mold would be great for a pressure pot if Mine was fixed. I still haven't got my tape yet. I'm going to have to order it off of Amazon. My husband's a bit of a procrastinator, and I'm the type that thinks it should have been done yesterday. So, I think opposites attract. That is so true. Don't spritz alcohol down in there because you painted your mold and you'll lose your color. I see some color I've lost off that blue flower I should have fixed up. Too late now. I made up 14. I think 14 will be plenty to fill this up. I see a bubble there. I don't want to spritz it till I fill it all the way because of, I may have put too much shimmery glitter in there. I don't know. My side's painted with mica powder, so I don't want to fill it up with, spritz it with alcohol and mess that color up until I'm completely full. Okay. Just a little bit more, I think. There's no edge to this. Now, I'm going to dump this into a smaller cup. Now I can spritz it. There we go. Let's dump this into a smaller cup so we can see how much we got left. Because I can't tell. I think about 2 ounces, but it's hard to say. So if we got 2, that means it took 12. I don't know. I think I'm only at 1. But you guys will know how much it takes. I'll have to make it again and try Miss Sheila's idea of putting the resin down in there. You let it cure up. You can use UV or whatever. And then you paint it and then you pull the resin out. And your mold is clean. Genius. I went back to her video to see if I could find out how much she used. And she made both of them. So she didn't really say how much on that video, how much she used for this one. But I figured 14 would be plenty. Just get everything out that I can, because y'all know I'm a bit OCD about getting everything out of my cups. It just makes it easier for me to clean. Okay, I think we got it. And I have 1.5 ounces. So, it took 12.5 ounces. I see another little bubble. Now, when you have mica powder that's come up, because that's what that bubble was, you can stir it in. And you won't see it. It'll mix right in. I like all my shimmer. I just hope I didn't overdo it with the shimmer. All right, let's find us another mold for 1.5 ounces. I'll be right back. All right, guys, you ain't gonna believe this, but I'd forgot to put it on a paper towel. And because, you know, I don't want a whole handmade mold on my silicone because it will bubble it up. We're going to finish this one. And I was actually able to pick it up and put it on here, and I didn't spill it. Woohoo! Woohoo! That's an accomplishment for me, guys. Y'all just don't know. I really like that beige and that black, the way it looks on the back. But, it's got an ear up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little black up here. A couple of drops around through here. And this is my Octopus fluids. Is this alcohol ink? Yes, alcohol ink Midnight. And then I'm going to get... I don't like sparkler. Let's do Wonder Lamp. I'm going to shake it up. This is a metallic ink. You're not going to see this other than the ear. And if you're looking at the back. So, and these can overpower. You got to be very careful. All right, so we got that. Wipe my finger off because I got it all over me. Listen, Mr. Krabs, hold your tool. All right. Now we can finish this and get this demolded. I think that'll make it very pretty black back, don't you? That alcohol ink. And I think we're going to maybe be able to do our little one. Yeah. It's real full on that. I probably overdid it. And I've got enough for the small one. I actually probably have enough. It only took an ounce. Probably, let's see. Let's do, and these are just alcohol inks from Octopus Fluids. Okay, this is Ocean. I'll put a couple drops of that there. Oops, I dropped one. Here is Plum. See all the crusty bits fall off of that? That's Plum. Let's do Fuchsia for the tail. This is more of a bright pinky looking color. Okay. Now let's see if we can mix this up. We'll still probably have some left. And I do have to trim him. Okay, let's fix the crown. So there's usually, yep, there's the bubble. You see it? 2 bubbles. There's another one. If I can pull them away, and I know my crown will have resin down in there. Okay. I keep getting bubbles, and I think it's, maybe I'm not filled with resin enough. Okay, let's put a little more resin, and then we'll try it again. Put a little in the body. He's not completely full yet. Because you can see I haven't got his fin. So we got to get those. So we're just going to keep doing this until I can push that resin over into that fin. Let's see if that'll fill that up. Now there's another bubble. Gotta pluck that out of there. I don't want that purple all the way in the head. Okay. I'll still need a little more resin. Alright, let's do a little more, and we'll pour it in the head and let it kind of drain down. Maybe it'll push the purple down. And he does have to have a little bit of a trim. I see a bubble in that. And I got it. There's another one. I could take my bubble wand and check the crown. I think I've got them now, though. Okay, I don't want that purple up there. Come on down here. Just mix them. All right, we got him. That is alcohol ink, but That's just a lighter. It's not a torch. It doesn't burn my mold. You do have to be careful about that. All right. I don't know if I have enough to do a little mini balloon doggy, but we'll try. Okay. We're going to try other alcohol inks. This is Bloody Mary. It's like an orange red. And then we will do, what about pumpkin? There we go. Now, let's see what we got. I think I've got enough to do him. Okay, I got that one. Let's get his tail, because these are going to mix. This is the little mini balloon doggy. You get both the bigger one and this little small one. And they're really cute. Don't know if I've got enough to fill him completely up, though. I mean, almost. If I could figure out a way to clamp the center. I think we might. If I just scrape everything out. He just needs a smidgen more, and if we can't fill him completely up, he's filled full enough that we can always trim the bottom, and he'll be good. Because, I mean, he's almost completely... Oh, got an exposed finger. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Gotta be careful not get resin on that. Come on, nice little drop out. There we go. Let me change this glove. I do not want to get resin on myself, and I already feel sticky. Okay. Just a second. Okay. See if I can figure out how to keep that closed, but the pincher tool that I have isn't quite big enough. And my clamps are too... I wonder if I could, like... No, it won't work, will it? Because it won't be level. Well, anyways, we can trim it. Gosh, that'd be awesome if I could figure out how tape won't hold it together. I've tried. And see, I have these little clamps, but it's too big. It squishes the whole thing. Oops, and one of them fell off. Alrighty, guys. We are going to let all this cure up, and then we will come back, get that back on there, and demold everything. I see some bubbles. And some mica powder. Mix, mix, mix. Just one. And around the edge. You're not going to notice that. I'm hoping my shimmer that I put in there is going to kind of disguise my paint job. Okay. We're done. There you go, Mr. Krabs. We'll let this cure up. We'll come back for a demold. See you guys soon. Alrighty, guys. So these have cured up. So let's demold. She's like, whoa. These little balloon doggies are so cute. Now, get his little tail first. And if I can get his little snout and then his ears. I find it's easiest to demold him that way. Here we go. Isn't he cute? He looks all orange. I kind of lost the red that I put in there, but that's okay. I will trim down the bottom. You can cut this part out if you want to. I just usually leave it. But that is it. A little blown doggy. Now this is my Seahorse mold. So let's get this out. Oh, looks very pretty, doesn't he? I don't think I'm going to do anything to him this time. I like the little copper bits that are through there. You can't see any of the black unless you look on the back. I do have to file him down a little bit. He's a little sharp. But you can see the overage there where I over poured just a little bit. But no problem. It's very pretty. He looks very similar to the piece I molded to make him. Very cute. We might outline his face or something a little bit. Okay, now this little Seahorse. Pop this up, get the crown out. And I got a bubble right on that top of the, well, no, I didn't either. It's how it's made. Whew, I always have to trim this little pit right here. And I do have to trim around him a little bit. He's very cute. Very, very cute. I will trim that little sucker up. I did get a bubble right there. So I got one. And one there. I must not have checked it when I filled it up. Alright, now for this. This should just pop right out. Isn't that a pretty mold? It came clean. Oh, I like it. My center's turned silver, so it kind of matches my base. Love the green. I did a pretty good job cleaning that sucker up. Could have done a little better adding the blue around the edge there. But very pretty. Okay, against black. Nope, I don't like it. Now white. Let me get us a paper towel here. I like it better, the white. Isn't that pretty? That's a thick mold. What, about 1.5 inches maybe? I like it. And then you just set it up. Alright. Seahorse is my own mold. Does need a little bit of a trim. I'll have to trim everything up. Alright. I like to have a light beige color pen. Move some stuff so I can get to it. Let's see. Let's try this. And just kind of get his little mouth maybe. I know he's got a nostril there somewhere, I thought. Maybe not. A little eye. That's all I'm going to do to him. Just give him his face a little bit of color. Where's the white? Nope, don't like you. You're picky about your markers. There we go. All right, I'll just trim everything up and snap some photos, and I'll see you guys back for the next video. So, bye for now.